Welcome, beautiful people. It's Nye from Undeniable Teens Tarot, and I'm back with another weekly message. Yes, so we're going to start with this Virgo season. Let's start with the Earth signs again. If you guys need a personal reading, you can book one online. All the information to book a personal reading will be in the description box below, and also be in the link in my bio. And then you guys can also DM me as well if you have any questions. Make sure you guys like, comment, reshare, follow if you guys like what you see, like what you hear, and you feel like it resonates with you. And if it doesn't apply, let that shit fly. Y'all know the drill. Alright, so universe, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, universe, God, use me, speak through me to relay the most accurate messages at this time for my earth signs. What is the messages for the earth signs, spirit? Messages for the earth signs. I feel like I'm giving like cheetah girls today. You know, a little bit of Dorinda Raven. But I forgot what the names were in the movies. But I feel like I'm giving cheetah girls. Alright, let's see. What is the message for the earth signs? The weekly theme. Today is what? I want to say today's the 16th. So 16th to the, what's 6 plus 7? 13, so the 23rd. I don't know. I'll put the dates below. Y'all know how I get. Alright, let's see. What is the messages for the earth signs this week? Right. So we have ash my incense, a little bit of lip gloss. So we have community here. So earth signs, this talks about networking, finding your place amongst the people. So there could be a group of people that you're joining, and for some of you guys, a group of people that you may be removing yourself from. Because if we look at this card here, this giraffe looks a little bit too big for this teepee. So this may be talking about you guys are outgrowing some type of community or some type of place where you used to feel like it was a fit for you. It could have been like a community of people, like a, you know, or maybe it's like a job or a family dynamic, or just a group of people that you used to have camaraderie with, or you have camaraderie with. For some of you, this may have to do with like children, or like maybe you feel like you need to cater more to a younger audience with what you there could be something here about you guys needing to cater more to the youth when it comes to your purpose in life, because those are the people who need the most community. They need the village, you know. The village raises the child, quote, you know what I'm saying? So there's something here that you may feel like you need to cater more to when it comes to children. But it doesn't have to be. It could just be like you guys finding a new place that you feel more like-mindedness with, like you feel more as a fit for you, or you may realize that you're outgrowing, you know, a community that you once were a part of. So let's see, for some of you guys that has to do with family, work, maybe some type of support group. I don't know, but it feels like you guys are moving on up to the east side, to a big apartment in the sky. Some of you guys are moving. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with Virgo. What does these have to do with for Virgo? For the Virgo. What does this have to do with the Virgo? Okay. Prince of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. This could have to do with your work, your career. Maybe you guys want something a little bit more exciting, that you can also feel stability. Like you can also find stability within. So it feels like this is more about career, finances. For some of you, you could be literally moving homes, like your housing. Like maybe you want something, maybe you want to bring your life your home life a little bit more to life. Like maybe it's a little bit too boring. Maybe you want to change your environment in some kind of way, switch around the pieces of your house, your room, so it's more lively. Maybe if like something is just too stagnant, the energy is too stagnant within a household situation, or it could just be that you guys want to move altogether. But this has to do with career, finances. You could be wanting to move jobs. You want to do something more fun that you could still make money with, or do something with your money, whereas though you're not always just worrying about stability and saving and that type of stuff. Fire sign energy, earth sign energy. This could have to do with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or those seasons. Okay, let's see. Capricorn. What does this have to do with for Capricorn? What does this have to do with for Capricorn? What is the message for the Capricorn collective? Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords reverse. Capricorn, I feel like things are kind of happening like out of your control and you don't really have like a say-so. So I feel like you guys are possibly going to be needing to lean more into that and to embrace it instead of like being bitter about it. There's something here that you're outgrowing, and you may not realize that that's what it is. Like you may not be able to call it out yet, but you just feel uncomfortable. Like if you feel uncomfortable or stuck in a situation, it's because you have outgrown it. And I think you're going to realize that, especially if it's out of your control. This could be like a way of thinking for some of you. Like you may realize how much you've grown because you may come across something or someone that thinks the way you used to think, and you're going to realize how like different you feel about this, whatever this is, this philosophy, this subject, this point of view. And it's like, oh, like I don't think that way anymore. And you're going to realize like how maybe closed-minded it was, because when you hear someone speaking about it, you might feel like a little bit disgusted, or like, oh, like damn, I used to really think that way. That's crazy. So you might measure your growth based off of where you used to be, because someone from your past or something from your past is going to like be that like goalpost where you used to be, and you're going to be able to see the difference. So it may have something to do with a mindset. You may feel like just grossed out by things that you used to do. Like, okay, I was watching this story, right? Real quick. I was watching this story about this lady who, she was like, she became like a big fashion designer, right? And then she ended up getting on drugs, going through a lot of trauma. She was, adopted, whatever. And then when she got clean, she went back to the crack houses and the places that she used to go to. And she was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I used to stay here with the bugs, the infestation, the blood everywhere, the filthiness. Like, I can't believe I used to be in this. So there's something here that you may realize, like, I can't believe I used to be, like, thinking like this, or I used to be in this. So, yeah. So, let's see. Real quick. Who we on? Taurus. What is the message for Taurus? I only got like a minute left, y'all. Can I do it? Can I do it? Taurus. What is the message for the Taurus collective? What is the message? So Taurus, it looks like you guys are going to be joining some type of community. Like, for the other messages, and maybe, for the other earth signs, they were outgrowing something. But I feel like you guys are finding your place. You're finding your camaraderie. You're finding your tribe, the people that are going to support you, the people who think like you, the people who teach you things that you can learn from. This could be in a workspace. This could be just you working on a project where everything is coming together with people who have the same vision and the same goal. And it's just, I just feel like you're finding your group. You're finding your space. You're finding your people. You're finding the things that make you feel like, oh, I belong here. So could have to do with work, finances. It could just be you coming together with people to work with them, networking, collaboration, that type of thing. So yeah, that's your message, earth signs. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.